knows about this.
What's this?
So Miko.
So as you guys know, Yoda is based on the Dalai Lama, or a specific Lama. And there's a representative of the Dalai Lama in Miami right now. And I just came from him. And he dedicated a book and he blessed the beads to Yoda. And it's going to Miko as a special surprise gift. And we have videos of him signing it to Yoda and to Miko just now, literally 20 minutes ago, in Miami Beach. So here you go.
To Yoda, with joy and laughter, Lama. Thank you
January
so much.
2018. So it's come full circle.
Never got so much attention. Thank you. Thank you, my sci-fi.
There you go. There you go. That's the theme. The theme is convergence. Everything comes around. I knew there was a reason why we chose that name. That's awesome. That's wonderful, guys.
My name is Glenn Mullin, and some people call me Lama Glenn because I trained in the Tibetan tradition for about 20 years and now write a lot of books translated from Tibetan and write commentaries to Tibetan practice. I had the great honor of working with Gyuto when they came to North America for the first tour, the so-called Upper Tantric College, and also Gyume, the Lower Tantric College. And when they toured and later brought over the Loseling and other monasteries to do sacred music, sacred dance, and particularly the multiphonic singing, which Mickey Hart of the Grateful Dead was very keen to bring them out to the West Coast, as was Houston Smith. And actually Houston wrote a foreword to one of my books around that time, Living in the Face of Death. And a very wonderful, wonderful man. Actually, he made the first recording of Tibetan multiphonic singing. The first tour that I helped with, I helped a little bit with the East Coast side of it. When they were out on the West Coast, they stayed on the Lucas farm. Tibetans were very delighted with, especially with the second of the Star Wars films. I think it was called something like The Return of the Jedi or something like that. I don't remember, it's quite a few years ago. Because the little mountain fellows who kidnapped or captured a couple of the bots spoke partly Tibetan, partly Nepali, and partly Mongolian. The filmmakers at that time recorded those three languages and sort of did a computer blend of those three languages. I saw that film when I was in London, and I was with a young Tibetan kid, and he was extremely enthusiastic, and he looked at me and says, "Lama Glenn, you're speaking Tibetan. The little bears, they're speaking Tibetan." That was a very beautiful sort of side. Myself, when I travel and teach, I often mention the lightsaber used by in those early films, which were very dramatic. And I think, they were very dramatic at that time because the special effects were a little bit advanced for their period in filmmaking. So they were very, very dramatic. And when we do tantric yoga, we draw the male energies and the female energies of the body, the white and red drops as they're called, to the heart, and build a house at the heart. And then the soul or the spirit sort of sits between these two, the mind sits between these two, sort of as a little blue bar, sort of a flashing blue bar. And when I saw that film, I thought, my goodness, those lightsabers, they're like the primordial original mind, timeless mind that sits at the center of the male and female drops at the heart. So the so-called indestructible drop at the heart. Bye-bye.